Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our recipe of the week. And what is it?
It is 20 garlic chicken.
All right, let's get to it.
The first thing that I did is I trimmed about 3 to 3.5 pounds of chicken, and I have that setting to the side. And I've got my little bowl here. I'm going to make just a little mixture to put on the chicken. So we've got about 1 teaspoon of olive oil. That's not much. And we're gonna have about, it says a teaspoon of salt. I've got pink Himalayan salt. I'm not gonna put a whole teaspoon of it in there because I like to control the salt in our food a little bit more than that. So I usually do half of whatever it says. If it says a teaspoon, I do a half a teaspoon. Now we're going with about a half a teaspoon of black pepper and a whole teaspoon of paprika. Just gonna use my little handy dandy brush here, just make like that. And what we're basically gonna do is now we're going to take our chicken and we're going to spread the mixture on each piece. Okay, so we just take our little mixture with our brush, and we're gonna spread it on there. Okay, so now we're going to get our slow cooker. As I say many times in our videos, the recipe did not say to spray the inside of the slow cooker, but I do not use cooking liners. Instead, I do that. And I just spread it around, especially where food usually gets stuck on the sides. All right, so if you used onions, the recipe does call for 1 large onion sliced, and you would put it down in the bottom of the pot. We do not like the taste of onions, so we skip that part, and instead I'm just going to use some homemade chicken broth down in the bottom just to give it a little base, but it doesn't need that. I'm not even sure that I need to do that. I just decided to do it. So we'll just see. Hopefully that little bit of chicken broth will actually just make this even elevated more. So we're going to put our chicken down. So yeah, if you were using chicken, that would be in the bottom and you'd be setting your chicken on top. So now this is where the 20 garlic part comes in. So we just got a whole garlic bulb, and you're looking for like 1 medium one. And then you're gonna add about 20 cloves to it. You do not have to chop them. You do not have to mince it. You don't even have to peel it. The only reason I'm doing this is just to make sure that my garlic is good and fresh. You could buy some minced garlic in the store or something like that. I'm not going to use minced garlic from the store because the recipe says, which I don't normally buy that anyway, believe it or not, there is added ingredients in the minced garlic that you buy that keeps it shelf stable. So I don't see any point in adding an acid flavor or something like that to my dishes. I just buy the fresh. But anyway, another reason why you don't want to use the store-bought minced garlic is because when you're done with this recipe, it's supposed to have made that the garlic cloves really super soft, and then you make a side to go with it, and you kind of squeeze the garlic cloves that are all soft like that into like mashed potatoes or your veggies, or smash it on some bread to go as a side with your dish. So if you got the jarred minced garlic, you wouldn't be able to like spread that out on your potatoes or veggies or what have you. Okay, so I basically was able to get like 12 garlic cloves, but some of them are pretty big, so we'll go with that. Hopefully it'll break down, and I'm sure that'll be enough of a garlic flavor to it. And that's all you gotta do. You put the top on it and you set it on the low setting for 7 to 8 hours. And then when the 7 to 8 hours has passed, I will finish this up for you and show you what it looks like.
All right, so there's the recipe, and we hope you've enjoyed it. And drop us a comment below and let us know if you're going to try this, or if you have tried it, or tried any of our recipes, or maybe you have a recipe yourself you'd like to try. Hit us up on the gram at The Long Run with Joel and Christy and show us those pictures of what you're, the things you're making as well. We'd like to see those. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend. You never know. So I think that's going to do it today for The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.